Hey guys, it's Ann popping on behind my apron. We are still running strong with our ALS fundraiser, so I really appreciate you guys. And today we are doing some raspberry white chocolate chip cookies. Doesn't that sound fun for the summer? So if you're following along just because you're a follower on my page and you're in the mood to bake, maybe you should try these with me. Or if you're here supporting my ALS fundraiser, huge kudos to you. We're really working hard to continue to raise funds for a cure for that, and every Pampered Chef order you place helps us greatly this month, so thank you. So first, I have out the stand mixer. I'm going to put in 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar. And you guys, these scoops are really, really fun from Pampered Chef. This one does 2 tablespoons. The other one's a cup. And I'm going to change the setting to cream because I want this mixture to cream while I pour in this 1/2 cup of melted butter. And I just melted this in one of the Easy Read Measure All cups because that is like the perfect thing that can go in and out of the microwave. These are a whole set. Plus I'm using the mix-in scraper that doesn't stain or melt so that I can get this going. And the cool part, remember about the mixer from Pampered Chef, is that I just set the setting. It's got its own time. It speeds up on its own like you're hearing now, and it is going to cream this mixture for us. So now the creaming is all done. We're going to simply add to this mixture 1 egg. And I always pre-crack them anymore into a bowl just to make sure I don't get any shells or anything in it. So add 1 egg to your cream sugar mixture. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And again, I'm using prep bowls, I'm using our measuring spoons. I'm just using all the baking love I have in the kitchen. And you know, if your list is growing because you're going to shop and put an order in on our fundraiser, 1 3/4 cups flour, this mixer. So another way you can help our fundraiser is booking a party yourself, any kind of party. I can even just set up a link for you to text to friends. That's a party. And you could get yourself this beautiful stand mixer at 60% off this month. So if you want to do some baking, that would be really fun. Okay, I'm back because I have all the flour blended in. So now we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And let me get my other measuring utensil here. So we're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon. This is a 1/4 teaspoon measure. We're also going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And you know what would be really fun is if you guys would drop in the comments what kind of new cookie have you made this year? Have you tried a new recipe? And then I have the baking soda and salt. So now I'm going to put in 1/2 package of white chocolate chips. And you remember my post I put up about a month ago asking everybody what their favorite chips were? So many of you said you only buy Ghirardelli. So that's what I bought, a bag of white chocolate Ghirardelli chips. And now, once those are all blended, then the last ingredient that goes into this is some raspberries, so stay tuned. And a couple things I forgot to tell you, okay? I have my dough off the bowl, and you could use freeze-dried raspberries, you could use fresh raspberries, you could use frozen raspberries that you've drained, it doesn't really matter, but you gently fold it into the dough. So I'm just going to use about a cup full. The recipe says 1/2 cup if you use freeze-dried. So I'm just going to gently toss it in with the dough. And then it's kind of fun to save a raspberry or 2 or 3 or more so that you could add some on top if you wanted. And then I'm using my trusty baking stone with parchment for these because we don't want these cookies to really grow or spread that much. And then I'm going to use the medium cookie scoop that I had set over there. And I'm just gonna drop a heaping tablespoon out on the parchment paper on my stone like that. And I forgot to tell you guys something else too. I can't wait till September 1st gets here because I had to buy store vanilla. Pampered Chef's double strength Madagascar vanilla will be back September 1, and I can't wait because that's my favorite baking vanilla. So I hope that these turn out okay. And then we bake them in a 350-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes till they're set. And like I said, you certainly could keep out a raspberry or two to top some of them with if you're looking to enter them in a food contest or something, but I'm not. I'm just making them for fun. My son's actually who found this recipe. So I'm excited that you guys are along, and I will show you a done cookie in just a minute. Okay, and I'm back with the end result of a raspberry white chocolate chip cookie. So drop in the comments what kind of new cookie you've tried this year. Let me know if I can help. And don't forget to support my fundraiser if you can. See you soon.